The main part of the work of a compositor was to deal with these cases. These cases contained type. The type is a metal. It's a movable type. And the metal movable type was an amazing invention of Johannes Gutenberg. This is the Californian case, which was made extremely popular in San Francisco in the mid-1900s. The great part about this case is that it incorporates both the lowercase and the uppercase. Within it, we have compartments, and E is the most commonly used letter in the English language when it comes to printing. So it has the most amount of space within the case. The case room incorporates all the different typefaces that the museum keeps. We have everything from 6-point right up to the largest, which is wooden type. The reason that we do the wooden type is because, as mentioned earlier, the type is made of metal, but the bigger the letters get, the heavier and more expensive they are to create. So when we're doing sizes like this, we make them of wood. We have all the different styles, formats, and typefaces here that were used within the production process. This is a very important tool within the compositor's work. This is called the composing stick. This is where all the action takes place. We take our composing stick like so, we turn it like so, and we place our lines of type in a neat row left to right. There's a nick on the top of each one that will show if you have all your lines correct. This is particularly important when it comes to the B's, the D's, the P's, and the Q's. And we have a saying, watch your P's and Q's, as this is a very integral part and can easily be messed up. The nick ensures that this doesn't happen. Due to the fact that printing was such an integral part of everyday life for hundreds of years, there's many sayings from the print industry that has made its way into everyday vernacular use. One such term is the wrong end of the stick. So you would have to hold it like so and turn it, and you'd have to do it correctly. So within the composing stick here, we have set our line of type that we're going to use. We're going to bring this to the chase. Okay, so we have our line of type completed here, and we're going to extract it from the composing stick and bring it onto the stone in line with the other lines of type. Very carefully, we take it from the composing stick and slide it rather than lift. And then we bring it around. We then place it with the other lines of text on the form. Now we have a completed section, like so. So I'm going to run you through some of the various components that we're using here. As mentioned, the composing stick. Now we have our lines of type here, and we have placed furniture on the edges to keep it all to the exact measurements that we're looking for. So we have furniture, we have the type. Now we take the chase and we put it on top, like so. Now, as you can see, there's a bit of space in between, so we're going to use this device here. These are called coins, and these coins are placed like so. So, now, to tighten everything up, we take the coin key and we place it like so and tighten it all up. Now, as you can see, everything is tight. But first, we'll make sure, before we fully tighten it, we'll take the hammer and planer and we make sure everything is level. So we'll give it a little tap. Now we can be sure that everything is flat. By tightening it like so, one of the phrases, like I mentioned earlier, we have many phrases. This particular phrase is coin a phrase. So we have just coined a phrase here. We then lift to make sure that nothing is loose. Everything seems fine, a little tap. We can then bring it to the proofing press. The proofing press is basically an ancient spell check, and we can make sure that everything is correct before it goes for final production. Okay, so this is the proofing press. Like mentioned earlier, it's just like a giant spell check. So we're going to place the form like so. We're going to take a roller and ink it up. Then I'm going to take it and roll it on top of the type like so to get an even layer across all of the type. So we then take a piece of paper like so and we place it on top. We then come across, we make sure that this is type high, level, and we roll it down and back like so. Then grabbed the edge of the piece of paper. Now if you listen carefully, you'll hear what's called the printer's kiss. So here we have the final proof. This procedure is the way that things were done for hundreds of years. You would take the type, you would bring it would be proofed, and you'd have your final piece. We can see that everything is correct now, and that's ready to go to the printing press.